another video. My name is Marie if you are new here. And my cat just entered the building. This whole week, Monday through Friday, I will be taking my teenager, Adeline, to marching band camp. And basically that is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, every day this week. So every morning, me and all the kids get up and get ready, and we leave around 8:20 to 8:30 to go take her to the school. And then I have to go pick her up at 9 p.m. at night. So it's just a busy week. We are getting ready for back to school. They go back to school in less than 2 weeks. So I have a lot to get done. I have finished all of the back to school shopping. We have book bags, we have lunch boxes, we have all of the supplies. I'm gonna jump into that haul here in just a little bit, but I wanted to show y'all first things first because I'm so excited about it. This new lip combo. So the color that I really like on my lips with my skin color and everything is not really like a pinky pink, not really a brown, but in between. But I found this at Walmart the other day, and it's a lip liner and the NYX Lingerie XXL. This stuff is so good. I have another color of this as well. It's more of a brown, but I love this color. So this one is in the color Stripped Down, and this one I think it is the color Canes. But this is the NYX Professional Makeup Suede Matte Lip Liner. Also, the perfume that I've been wearing a whole lot lately is by DOSSIER, and it is the Aquatic Coconut. Y'all, this one smells amazing. So this one is a favorite for me for this summer. It's actually the one I am wearing today. I just do an X across my chest. I spray it on my wrist and rub it together. And sometimes I'll like dab it on my neck. So the thing about DOSSIER, I have been using their perfumes for years. I absolutely love these. I have dropped one of these bottles on my tile floor in the kitchen and they did not buzz. They are high quality 50 milliliter bottles, and they have magnetic snap-on lids, which I love, so they are not gonna leak out in my beach bag, my diaper bag, my purse. And the cool thing about DOSSIER is if you get one of their scents and you decide that you don't like it, it's not for you, you can send it back for a full refund. So DOSSIER perfumes are based off of higher end perfumes, but for a much cheaper price tag. So Aquatic Coconut is inspired by Maison Margiela Replica Beach Walk, which is a higher end perfume, and you can get it for cheaper off of DOSSIER. It smells just the same. The second perfume that I've been loving by DOSSIER for the summertime is the Aquatic Vanilla. So this is more of like a light and airy vanilla versus like a deep fall vanilla, if that makes any sense. It smells so good for the summer. So if y'all are looking for a good perfume for next summer to finish out this summer, these are the two that I recommend and I love: the Aquatic Vanilla and the Aquatic Coconut. The Aquatic Vanilla is inspired by Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla vibes. Both of these perfumes are unisex, and they are made from vegan and clean ingredients, cruelty free, which I love that about DOSSIER. So the bottles that have this tan font is unisex. The red font is for women and the black font is for men. And I would personally recommend the Aquatic Vanilla for like an everyday scent in the summer. And then the Aquatic Coconut, I would recommend more for like a date night. It has more of like a spicier scent to it. So I'm gonna leave the link to DOSSIER down below in my description box if you guys wanna try out these two perfumes or any others. To go along with my new lip, I found this from Walmart. This color is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous for summer, for back to school even, because y'all, it's still summer until September, if we're being real here. So this is not gel polish, but it looks like gel. It is the Gel Extreme Shine Gel-like polish, but it is so good. I love this brand. This is the LA Colors Color Craze. I love these so much, and I always love to find things that I just am in love with to share with y'all, so y'all can love them too. But anyways, I've got so much to do. I've got a long checklist. I've got lots of motivation for you to get ready for back to school. Let me know what grades your kids are going to this year. My youngest is 3, and we are going to be doing like homeschool at home with him. Around me filming my videos and working, I'm going to be teaching him more like letters and learning how to count higher and things like that, and letting him do hands-on activities because, you know, we got to keep him entertained too, or he's going to be bored out of his mind at home. So we're going to be doing that with Jackson. And then Nolan, he is 6. He's going into 1st grade. Arabella is 8. She's going into 2nd grade. And Adeline is going into high school. She will be in 9th grade this year. And we are going to be very busy for fall sports season. My oldest is in marching band and she plays the tuba. So we will be at Friday night football games at the high school. And then my 6-year-old and my 8-year-old are football and cheerleaders on different teams because of the age group. So we'll sit through the 5-6 football game, and then we'll sit through the 7-8 football game. And then eventually Jackson is going to be picking a sport. Nolan, my 6-year-old, also does soccer. So in the spring he does that. But it's really, really fun to watch them do sports. It's very, very busy in this season of my life right now, but I'm soaking it all in, and I'm just thankful that God has blessed me with the energy, the motivation, and the ability to pay for and let my kids do these sports and do these things. I'm so thankful, grateful, blessed for my YouTube channel so that I am able to get my kids everything that they need. It's such a good feeling to be able to just provide for my kids and get them what they need. So I was able to get all of their school supplies that they needed off their list, get them nice shoes for school, nice book bags and all of that. So I'm just really blessed. I'm really thankful. I'm really, really grateful from the bottom of my heart that I'm able to do that for my kids. So without further ado, I've been talking so much. Let's jump into this video. So I actually have a few summer favorites that I've been loving, not only this summer, but last summer too. They are nothing that I'm just like newly loving. They are things that I have been loving, and I just wanted to show those few things to you. So number one, this thing may seem ridiculous. It is a gigantic thermos, and it's got interchangeable tops. I like to use the pour spout because I take this to the park with us, to the water park, to the pool, to the lake, to sports practice. I just washed it so it has water all over it. But it is so convenient, especially when you've got multiple kids, when everybody's running low on drinks. Because like when we go to sports practice, everybody brings a Capri Sun or a Gatorade. Well, that's gonna empty. So I will fill this up, y'all, with water, Kool-Aid, apple juice, orange juice, whatever you wanna fill it up with. That'd be a lot of freaking orange juice if you fill it up with orange juice. Basically, I usually do Kool-Aid. I'll do 1 pack of Kool-Aid, some sugar, fill it all the way up and stir, and I have a giant container of Kool-Aid to refill everybody's water bottles, and it is so convenient. You can also drink out of it too. So the pour spout here is silicone and it's soft and squishy. I love this thing so much. It is an ultimate mom must-have for multiple kids, or even if you've just got one kid and yourself, girl, you need one of these. I love this thing. This is my off-brand bog bag. It's not an actual bog bag, but it looks like one. But this is my pool bag. I love that it's not cloth, so if it gets wet, it'll dry. If anything gets spilt in it, it'll dry. It's easy to clean and wipe down. I take this with us when we go outside to our backyard pool, when we go to the swimming pool, if we go to Whitewater, sometimes even if we go to Six Flags, and it's just really good for storing all of our sunscreens and the kids' goggles. And you know, like my claw clip and anything that I need to put in here. Love this bag so much. You can get a real bog bag or just any kind of just plastic bag. My next summer item that I have been loving is a sun hat. I've been using this one for, I had got this one when Jackson was a baby. So I'm gonna say probably 2 years I've had this hat, but you need a sun hat. If you're a mama, girl, get yourself a sun hat. I love this thing. It covers your face, covers the sun off your nose, your forehead, your shoulders. I mean, for the most part, your shoulders. The next thing that I love is a stroller fan. So this actually detaches and comes off, or you can click it on. It's got a little button that you push to click it on and off. But basically these legs are bendable and you can wrap them around your stroller and point it however you need to at your baby. It's got a night light on it too, so if it's getting dark, you can turn the little light on. It's got a fan, and this fan is actually really strong. I have multiple handheld fans. Some of them you have to literally hold like this to your face to even feel it. This one, I can put it on Jackson's stroller and tilt it to his face and you can see his hair blowing. This one is really, really good. It is a bladeless fan, so he's not gonna be able to stick his finger in there and hurt himself or anything. And I love the neck fans for myself. So I actually have two of them. This one's the newer one and this one is like the one from a year before, but they're both really good. They're by the brand Taurus. And my mom actually really loves these too. She gets hot flashes and she loves these. So I have the black one and I have the white one. And so this black one, you can actually control it from your phone. So it just goes over your neck like this. And of course, I'm gonna move my hair, but it's got fans that blow like up on your face as well as like down your back right here. This thing is so helpful when we're at Six Flags. It is so hot out there. Okay, the next thing I wanna talk about, this one's for the girls with the thick thighs. So I've always had thick thighs. Even when I was really skinny, when I was like 115 pounds, I always have had just like thicker legs. And this is so good. So this is a spray on dry spray deodorant. You can use it on your pits, wherever, but I like to use this specifically between my thighs because like when we go to Six Flags and we're walking a lot, my thighs are rubbing together and I'm like hot and I'm sweaty, so it causes chafing and like rawness between my legs and it's very uncomfortable and it can be painful. So if I spray on a dry shampoo, so if I spray on a spray on deodorant, like just on my thighs between my legs, it just makes my legs glide and it doesn't hurt at all. And this one smells so good, y'all. The Dove one, this one specifically smells so good. This one is called the Beauty Finish. The next summer favorite is the Sun Bum Blonde Hair Highlighter or Hair Lightener. So basically with this one, I'm going to spritz it around on my blonde highlights all over my hair. And while you're sitting in the sun and you're tanning, it's brightening your blonde. It's just bringing that blonde out. I don't know if it's gonna work on like a lighter brown color hair and bring out those blonde highlights, but you can try it. But I know that it works really good for blonde. I keep my blonde so bright because I use the Redken Purple shampoo. And I've been using this in the summertime, just a hair lightener, but this one is by the Sun Bum brand and it smells really good. It smells like coconut bananas. The next thing by Sun Bum that I'm gonna share is this tanning sunscreen oil. So this one is more of a non-toxic, but this one is like a staple. This one is the Australian Gold Instant Bronzer Tanner. This one is SPF 30 and this one is SPF 15. So let me just tell y'all, I like this Sun Bum tanning oil. It's very greasy and oily because it's an oil, but I specifically only like to use this one when I just go out into my backyard and I'm gonna tan, and I'll get in the pool and cool off, and then I'll get out of the pool and spray some more of this on. But this makes you very greasy and oily, and since it has such a low SPF, you can burn easy. So we went to Whitewater and I just brought this with me and sprayed it all over myself, and I ended up having sunburn on my forehead and my nose pretty badly because this didn't have very much SPF in it. But I do love this one just for like short exposure in the sun, like being out in the backyard for a couple of hours. This one's good. But as far as being like at Whitewater all day long or at Six Flags all day long, I really like this one, the Australian Gold. It's got more of an SPF in it, so it's more of a sunscreen, but it also tans you. I don't like to just use a sunblock. Put it all over my face and my body. It's not greasy at all, and I get a really nice bronzed tan and no sunburn with this, so I love this. I'll try to link all of the favorites down below in the description box. These are the things that I've been loving for not only this year, but the past years. So while I was showing some summer favorites that I've been loving, I skipped over one. So this is the Sexy Hair Texture High Tide Finishing Spray, and it's basically like a hairspray, but it gives your hair more texture. This one is so good for the summertime. I love how pretty the bottle is. It looks like the ocean, like the sand and the water. It smells really, really good, and it works really good too. I'm gonna link it below for y'all. So I need to give my kids back to school haircuts. I'm gonna do Arabella's and Nolan's today. I cut my kids' hair at home. I've just learned how to do it. So for my boys' haircut, I like to do like a buzz cut around and do it a little bit longer on top, and I like to spike their hair up in the front. Jackson, I haven't cut his hair in a while because he just freaks out. He does not want me to cut his hair, so hopefully we can get around to getting his hair cut. For Arabella's hair, I'm going to trim it around the back, and then I do her bangs about like chin length and frame it down. Nolan's hair is really thick like my husband's. Eric's hair gets so thick. It looks like a lot of hair on the floor when I'm done with him. Even though his hair's only grown out about this far, it's just really thick. So let's go ahead and jump into the haircuts. And as far as what I use to cut their hair, I have this Conair kit. This is what I've been using for the past several years since I've learned how to cut hair. I've just kind of taught myself, and I was really slow at it at first, and it's like the more I do it, the faster I get at it. Excuse my kids in the background, they're just playing. I've got my 3 littles at home and my teenager is at band camp. But I've got this to wrap around them to catch all of the hair that falls down, and then I've got the buzzer as well as all of the little pieces. I've got a comb, I've got my scissors in here, I've got everything I need to cut their hair. So this is called the PONYPICK, and this is for these little rubber bands that we put in our little girl's hair. These are really painful and hard to get out of their hair, especially when you use them in the scalp. So this is called the PONYPICK. It looks like this, and it's got a tiny little razor. So that razor can cut your kid's hair, so you gotta be careful, but you just slide that into the rubber band and do like that, and it snips it. It breaks the rubber band, so it is a pain-free way to get that little rubber band out of the hair. And this is the easiest, most pain-free way to get the rubber bands out of their hair. So I will link these PONYPICKs down below in the description box. Also for Arabella, her hair type is very dry. She has like no moisture in her hair. It feels like her hair just gets so dry, especially after we swim, when she gets out of the pool, or after she's washed her hair. It can just feel so dry, and it just gets tangled easily, and it's just really hard to brush. So the shampoo and conditioner I've been using on her hair, that has helped a lot. If you have a child that's got the hair type like Arabella, just that dry hair that tangles easily, this is the Total Miracle shampoo and conditioner by Aussie. This stuff is so good. If I use this in my hair, it puts too much moisture in my hair because my hair is already like more oily in the roots and drier in the ends. So this is not really for my hair type, but it does wonders for her hair type. And I have been using the Aussie hair insurance on her. So this one is so good for her hair type, for dry, tangly hair. And one thing that I like to do for not only back to school but year round is have a hair caddy. So with the 3 little ones, I just keep all of their hair products in here. This has all of the hair bows, the hair ties. Arabella's got like her big bows, like her decorative bows for ponytails in her room on like a bow holder. I bought 2 packs of these. They were buy 2 for $3 at Ingles. But it's a 24 pack of hair bows, and I just bought 2 of the same color, so we've got 48 hair ties here. And I love that there is a lot of blue, green, pink, and similar colors. So if I want to do pigtails, we have lots of the same colors. I use this for after bath time and school mornings, getting ready to go anywhere. This is what I use for my son. I've used this one for a while. It is a pomade. It's the Axe Styling Classic Pomade Medium Hold. and it smells really, really good. It works really good. So I spike his hair up in the front, and I also will use this on Jackson when he lets me cut his hair. Whenever their hair gets too long, it looks silly if you spike it up if their hair's too long. So I love like a fresh haircut with this pomade in it. It's just so handsome, so cute. And I did buy some more, but we have some left over in this one. But this is what the new jar looks like. It's very blue. It just smells so good. My husband's actually used a little bit of this in his hair too. We have a continuous spray bottle, and I will change this water out, if not daily, then every other day. Very often I try to make sure the water is changed out, y'all, because water gets still and it can start smelling, so make sure y'all are changing y'all's water. And then for back to school, I've been using this one since Adeline, my 14-year-old, was like 9. But this is the Fairy Tales Rosemary Repel Conditioning Spray. And I like to put this in my kids' hair when they get out of the bath. I'll spritz it in, specifically mostly for when they're in school. I haven't been using it over the summer, but this repels lice. So that if there is a child that may have lice in the classroom, this should help repel that lice away from my child's head. The scent of this, lice is not attracted to it. They do not like the smell of it. Now, if you've got like a big bathroom with lots of drawers and you get your kids ready in the bathroom, you don't probably need a caddy, but we have a really small bathroom, and I usually do their hair in here in the kitchen in the mornings. It just makes it easier to have them all in here, just do all their hair together. So in this middle one is where I'm going to put the hair insurance. I've got the hair comb. I've got the Fairy Tales Repel. I've got the spray bottle. And here I've got all the hair bows, or the hair ties. Her bows are in her room. All of like just the hair ties, and of course the pomades are all in here. You see your new haircut?
No, I will be real white baby.
Now you look like a baby?
Yeah.
You look so handsome.
Yeah, I will white baby.
So he can't sit as still as Nolan can, so I just buzzed it with a 7 guard. And it looks much cooler for the rest of the summer, and I think it's so cute. And look at Nolan's haircut. It looks so good.
Yeah, I will white Jackson baby.
You look like Jackson baby.
Yeah, I got the baby.
You like your haircut? I think it looks so cute. So it is that time again. It's time to get ready to go back to school. So their supplies came from either Amazon or Target. And I did shop clearance, especially from Target. Anything that was marked down on clearance, I got that. So I have a really cute background behind me, like a summery, oceany background. It's just gonna be changing and showing a bunch of fish and stuff. I thought that was really cute. So I think I'm gonna start with the shoes that I got my kids. So my teenager really likes Converse. That's her favorite kind of shoes. I got her shoes from Amazon, and she got these green Converse. It's like a dark gray green, and they are platform. These are really, really cute. For my 6-year-old and my 8-year-old, they got Vans. I love to get the Vans or the Converse. They just last all year long, and I really like to get my kids shoes that are gonna last the entire school year. So anytime I get them more expensive shoes, they will last the whole year, and then they can wear them as play shoes into the summer, and then we start fresh next school year with a brand new pair of shoes. These are the ones that my 8-year-old got. So I really prefer the Velcro, but I was trying to shop clearance, and on the Vans website, they had the shoes marked down, specific shoes, certain shoes, for $20 versus $40 to $45 to $50. So I got Arabella and Nolan shoes for $20 a piece. $20 for a brand new pair of Vans is really good. And for Arabella, we had to be girly. I love the girly stage when they were just little and they like all the pink and the sparkles. So these are the ones that I got for Arabella. And then the Vans off the wall on the back is also pink, but these are so stinking cute. So for Arabella and Nolan, they needed pencil boxes. So I got Arabella pink, I got Nolan blue. I bought this 2-pack. It is blue and pink scissors so they can both have a pair. We got these 4 for one kid, these 2 for another, because these are specifically what they need, and these color folders. This year Arabella needs a binder, so I got her a white binder and these colorful tabs to go inside of her binder. For first grade, Nolan needed these primary journal books, so I got him 2. These are basically the ones that you can draw a picture at the top and then you write a story, a sentence about what you drew. So he's going to be doing that this year. They both needed a pack of markers, so I got them both the Mondo Llama markers. They both needed a pack of crayons. They both needed some glue sticks. Arabella needs highlighters. The teachers request some expo markers for the teachers and the kids throughout the year. Whenever they are running low on supplies, I'll like to help throughout the year. But as far as just getting started, I just get what I can. So I'm going to do 2 for Arabella and 2 for Nolan and put this in their pencil boxes. And these are pre-sharpened pencils. I was going to go ahead and distribute these between Arabella and Nolan. I got these for Nolan and these for Arabella, and I love that they fold up. So I can just like wrap that cord around there, and they're just kind of compact. And this year Arabella needed a composition notebook, so I let her pick a cutesy one off of Amazon, and she picked out these little cats. This one is so adorable, y'all. Each kitty cat is doing something different if you look closely. As far as their lunch boxes, so Arabella really was the only one that really needed a lunch box. But there's a but. Since I found these really stinking adorable ones, I let Nolan pick out one too, and then Adeline picked out one too. So they all got new lunch boxes. But this one comes with the little holes like Crocs shoes, and you can buy more charms. So these come with 10 random charms. You're gonna get random ones, but you can buy more, and they just like pop right in there. I just thought this was so cute. It's got a little place to put a drink. It's got a little zipper on the back. So Arabella got this pink one and Nolan got the black one. And I just think these are so cute and fun. They had a lot of fun decorating these. For Adeline, she's been into mushrooms for a while. She just thinks they're cute. I got these lunch boxes off of Amazon, so I will link them for y'all. And as far as Adeline's school supplies, we are going to start with her pens. So she picked these out. They are by Mr. Pen brand, but they say Mr. Pen on them, and the pens have little mustaches. But she's got the blue and the green, and then she's got a highlighter. I got her this turquoise colored pencil pouch. It's so cute because it matches all of her pens. I got her a pack of colorful mechanical pencils and some highlighters. I have this 3-pack of erasers I'm going to distribute between all 3 of the kids in their pencil boxes. And I love the color of this. This is from Target. It's cotton candy color. It is really pretty. It's a college ruled composition book, and Arabella's composition book is wide ruled. A pack of paper, some dividers for her binder. She has this 4-pack of notebooks. I love the colors. So she has white, we have purple, we have this pinkish red, and then this grunge green. And as far as her folders, we got these off of Amazon. She's got all of these really pretty colors. She just liked the colors of these. They're not like the harsh blue and green and red like you get in elementary school. As far as backpacks, my teenager does not carry a backpack. She just chooses to have the binder that's got the strap. The color of it is mud. They had other choices, but it's got a front zipper pocket. You've got the little pouch in the back, and then it's got this big shoulder strap so she can wear it. So instead of a book bag, she'll be wearing this. And then when you unzip it, the inside is literally a binder. I like to get my kids the JanSport book bags. The JanSport are really good, and they are so durable. Nolan needed a new water bottle. Adeline and Arabella do not. Adeline has, I think, 3 or 4 thermoses, and Arabella just got a brand new one for her birthday over the summer, and she already has another one that's got little ballerinas on it. So she's got 2. Adeline's got like 3 or 4, and Nolan has 1. But I like for them to have at least 2 thermoses. I like to put ice water in this for them when they go to school. But we found this one that matched his book bag. And this is Thermos brand. Also, what I like about this one is that it doesn't have one of those annoying straws. For Arabella, she picked out this one by JanSport. It's like a turquoise and it's got really pretty yellow and purple flowers on it. But these book bags were about $40 a piece. Last but not least, this is something that I bought kind of for myself to organize our calendar. I have a dry erase calendar. It's magnetic. It's on my refrigerator. I do meal plan on it. I fill out our calendar for the month so everybody knows what's going on. I like to be very organized because we've got 3 kids in sports. So I want to make sure we're writing all of our events and our sports practices and our games and everything on our calendar every month. So I just went ahead and picked up some more markers so that I could be prepared. So I have my calendar filled out for August. We have open house, first day of school, and then this way I can stay organized with writing down when we have football practice, cheer practice, any games, marching band practice, anything like that. So I love this calendar, but the only thing is that these lighter colored markers do not show up really good on the acrylic with the dark gray refrigerator. So Adeline, my teenager, she's got a white dry erase calendar in her room, so I'm gonna give her these pretty lighter colors so she can use them for her calendar, and I'm just going to keep the darker ones like the black, the gray, the dark blue, and the purple. But that just really helps me stay organized, and it's in a really convenient spot right here on my fridge. And there's also a train going by if you can hear it squeaking. And moving on, this is just a cute outfit that I found on Amazon. And since I am a football mom, a cheer mom, and a marching band mom, I thought this shirt was so cute. In cheetah print, it says cheer, and then it says mom in like half cheetah and half red and black. So our colors have a lot of red in them, so the red is perfect, but there's a football on this side and pom-poms on this side. There's nothing to do with marching band on my shirt, but football is cheer, football, and marching band all in one. So it just says cheer mom, and I have it paired with these red shorts, and I just think it's a really, really cute set. But I'll make sure I leave this down below for you other mamas who are also cheer and football moms, or just cheer moms. But I think it is so cute. It's really good quality, and I'm wearing a medium. Looks like a storm's blowing through. It is really coming down, y'all. Helios is like, what in the world? We actually like to show them the weather when it's bad to encourage them to not want to go outside. Okay, so this is our art caddy that I have shown very many times. So it's from Amazon, and I love it. Really love it. So the top comes off, and this is the sectional part. We've got our markers, our crayons, our glue sticks. There's some erasers. We've got pencils. And then also the scissors go in here. And then when you take this out, we've got our construction paper, all of our coloring books. We've also got lots of learning books and stuff in here. This is gonna be for homework, arts and crafts, anytime the kids need to do a project from school or if they just wanna color. But I'm gonna make sure I link this below. It is the ultimate hack. It has literally everything they need all in one. So I've got a few tips that just makes back to school and school mornings and things like that just go a little bit easier for me. So the number one thing I like to do is lay out their clothes for the whole week. And I know that you can lay out like an organizer or some kind of caddy to store their clothes in, but we have really small closets. It's thundering, excuse the thunder. But I actually like to take their clothes and take the pants and kind of hang it up with the shirt in the closet and put it in the front of the closet. So there's 5 outfits hanging up. There's the shirt with the pair of pants or leggings hanging over it, or a dress with leggings, however you want to do it. And that's how I get their back to school clothes ready for the week ahead, and we like to do that over the weekend, usually on a Sunday. So tip number 1 is to lay the clothes out for the whole week, no matter how you have to do it. Figure out the best way that works for you. Tip number 2 is to have a designated area for your book bags and your school shoes, so that when they come home there's a landing space for that book bag and the shoes, and they're not just thrown in the hallway, or the school shoes are scattered somewhere and you lose them and then it's time to go to school and you can't find the shoes. So I like for them to put their school shoes in a basket. We have an entryway table and it's got 2 shoe baskets, and that's where they're gonna take their shoes off and put them in the basket, and they're gonna hang their book bags up on the hooks. Tip number 3 is to have a designated spot for their art projects and things that they bring home from school that you wanna keep. So I have a tote that I keep everything labeled with their name, their school year, the year, their age, and all of that. And I keep it all in a tote, and I call it their special items. So it's everything that I want to keep. And I mean, we don't keep everything, we can't keep everything, but those very special things that we want to keep, you need to have a designated area for it. Tip number 4 is have a homework caddy or a homework basket somewhere where you have all the crayons and the pencils and everything, so when they come home and they're ready to do their homework, they have everything they need. And that's why I like our art caddy. Tip number 5, if you don't do your kids' hair in the bathroom, you don't get them ready in the bathroom, you're kind of all over the house, then the hair caddy is an awesome idea. It has everything in the basket and you just keep it in the room. That's the most convenient to do your kids' hair in the mornings. Tip number 6 is to have a family calendar where you put all of your routines, all of your events, so everybody can see it and everybody knows what's to come, and so you don't forget picture day or you don't forget a game or anything. It's all on the calendar, and keep it in a convenient space. I like to keep mine on the side of my refrigerator. Tip number 7 is to make the first day of school as special as you can. You don't have to go over the top, but I like to do a first day of school picture. I've got a board that says first day of school, your teacher's name, their age, and they just hold it up and take a picture, and it's just a really fun way that we like to celebrate on the first day of school that morning. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some really good tips from me, and I hope you guys are all ready to go back to school. I hope you are prepared, and I hope your little ones are excited. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you. I post 2 videos a week usually. I post every Monday and most Thursdays. So I will see y'all in my next video.
Bye.
Bye.